For those of you that are new, this is for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, as well as your North Node and your Midhaven, because we are going to be getting into some career stuff today, Leo. Okay. Before I forget, happy fucking birthdays to you soon, Leo. Happy full moon today as I'm recording this. And shout out to, I think it was Hather, whomever commented on my community board. I'm forgetting the name right now, but I think it's like Habibi, whomever that might be. They really vouched for Leo, y'all, to be next in your read overall. So, Leos, I'm not gonna lie, this is not an easy read. I also wrote down some messages prior to your read here for the cards and everything like that, and it does connect quite a bit. So, let's get into it, Leo. So, we'll go through astro sex, we'll go through relationships, shameless truths, money, finances, career, some oracle messages, and tarot to clarify what needs to be clarified here. Leo, out of the astro sex deck though, you do have ninth house, higher education, sex, vacations, and meeting someone while traveling. Congratulations. The number 9 also came up for you, which I thought was kind of cool, so I like wrote it down here. And the first card that I pulled was the number 9. So some of you might be traveling on your birthday. Maybe that is your birthday, August 9th coming up. Happy birthday if that's you, someone watching this in the future. But 9s could also just be significant. Maybe they're part of your numerology report, your birth chart. Maybe you have a 9th degree in something here. But this is really Sagittarius energy. You may have Saggy in your chart. That could be significant for you too. Or this could maybe be a Sagittarius coming to you, but this is really you thinking a little bit more about sex, sexuality, be it with partner, spouse, and kind of exploring like, where do we want this to go ultimately, which I think is really fun energy and reflective energy. When it comes to the real estate relationship, you got a dark card, a shadow card here. So this says this person is non-committal. There's no guarantee they want to put forth the effort. You could be 56. 56 breaks down to 11s. You could be seeing 11s a lot when thinking about somebody, and then spirit comes in and it's like, boom, Leo, that's your confirmation with this. So I don't know who needs to hear that, who this might be for overall. This is something where you could also have 11s in your birth chart too, but this has been a card that's been coming out in the collected. So Leo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember who others reads that this card came out in, but it was a few. So you need to check the other placements in your charts with reads overall, especially when it comes to your moon and just relationships, and the moon sign being like that motherly, goddess, nice, maybe you're a goddess or something like that, and maybe you do some of this work too. But anyway, this full moon energy today as well, like, is going to be important to understand your rising sign, but then also just your moon sign when it comes to relationships and reads too. Under that, some of you do have new friends, family, love, and relationships coming in, so congratulations. When it comes to money, finances, and career, you got some really hard cards. So you had Sword that came out in the reverse, and you also had Envy out of this deck. So someone envies you, Leo. I'm sure y'all are gonna be like, we know. We confident, we get it, right? And they are like envying your success. So for Swords, like, I don't know if you're fighting with someone in the workplace. I don't know if there's conflict with a coworker, a colleague, a friend, a supervisor, a boss, clients, how you want to do your work, maybe like an inner conflict with yourself. I don't know. Or maybe someone's just envious of you and how you do your work and what you do for work in particular. They're telling me like mastering your craft, or you're learning how to master your craft, and maybe you are trying to teach other people how to do that, and they're trying to really like pick up on some things here too. So just take what resonates with you. But some of you have really been going through some money conflicts, cutting corners, and kind of been sneaking the way through when it comes to work. So just be careful of that, because bosses could be talking to you. You could be getting fired, a pay cut, or just be defensive. Some of you do work in law and order, or there's some different types of forms that potentially need to be, completed, filled out, whatever. But this envy card I want to read to you. So we have, you could be envying other people's financial success. If you're doing that, take accountability for it, Leo, okay? Try not to live beyond your means, to just keep with the others. And others could be envying your success, so you need to be careful who you trust with money matters overall. Leos, your energy for some of my Leos out there did come up pretty harshly in some of the other reads. So again, 444, I catch that on the screen here. You could be seeing that as well. That could be showing up for you too. But if you are doing this to other people, Spirit's like, literally now is not the time to play. We are in Saturn retrograde. Daddy Saturn is that planet of karma. So if you have been envious or stealing others' work or not giving credit where credit is due, that's going to come back and bounce onto you. Okay. If you are just even stealing from work, they're telling me to, someone might be doing that. Pay attention to other people in your workplace and vice versa. So if you are stealing an idea that someone else has or is telling you about, you're like, well, I want to do that. And then you just like go fucking like do that, whatever. It's kind of like, some of you are really frustrated with creativity. Some of you are going through some creative blockages, so you might be taking others' ideas, and some of you are getting stolen from in particular when it comes to your success, your ideas at work. So just be creative during this time and only keep these things to yourself overall, especially if you don't know who you can trust right now in the work setting and place. For all of you though, like we do have things showing up as getting better. So we have the rainbow coming in, and this says sweet relief, new beginnings, and a new way forward. So if you are seeing rainbows right now, that could be a sign for you in particular. Maybe spirit's communicating with you through that. This could be something where, you know, some of you feel like, when is this new beginning? When is this coming? When it's coming, it is coming. Okay, Leo, there is a way forward and a way out of this, and you will also create this. Water is showing up for you very heavily, and before I did your read, it wasn't raining at all. Now it's like downpouring out my window, Leo. So I feel like there has been this built up of this storm inside of you that some of you might need to cry, you might need to release, you might need to go out literally on a rainy day and dance in the rain and bathe and everything like that, and really get connected to Mother Gaia here. This says, go to the beach, take a salt bath, listen to the waves, or set intentions with water. Stay hydrated too. This is a big one for all of you. I also put like rain outside if you can kind of see it right there. But we'll talk about the things that I wrote down before I pulled cards here, but really needing to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, and also protect it, because you have been stabbed in the back. I see this. I feel like you have been going through something with someone. Some of you out there, you know, you are the stabber. You're the backstabber in the situation. Okay, so we hold ourselves accountable on my channel here, right? Oh my God, shut up. Okay, we'll get into that. But the opposite has happened for a lot of you. You have been hurting, and people just are like stabbing you in the back, and you've been going through this really hard cycle. And I feel like some of you, because we also had evil eye energy showing up. Someone tried to steal your success and it backfired. Hashtag protection. So maybe needing to work with evil eye, having a bracelet or a necklace or a charm or something, doing some other things for protection overall was really important for you to be able to work on and focus on during this time too, Leo. But Ten of Swords, like someone feels really hurt, someone feels really down, out on their luck, you know, red root chakra energy, and also like throat chakra energy with this blue, feeling like there needs to be a major conversation that has to happen. They're telling me, you know, like the working, storming, norming, forming, like the phases of group work. So some of you could be in a group team type of setting. For some of you, this could be family members stabbing you in the back, or even partners or whomever, a spouse and everything like that. And what I said about karma was it always comes back around. Wheel of Fortune here overall, fixed sign energy. So Leo, this is you. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius here showing up. 10-10, you could be seeing that a lot. But Spirit's really saying close out this major fucking cycle. And the Fool in the reverse, some of you might be dealing with a Three of Pentacles. Yeah, a third party situation, judgment card went wrong, whatever. You might be getting divorced. This could also be a work setting situation too, but you find your 10 of Cups in happiness. And I do see you coming out of any anxiety or stress or depression with that, or even dream attacks too. So pay attention, Leo. So if you're doing this to others, the judgment card, it's also giving me a court case where you were trying to like, potentially someone's trying to take money from you, you're trying to take money from them, like a kind of greed energy with that overall. So again, just only take what resonates with you. This is a general reading though. Let's get into what I wrote down for you. So for my Leo rising specifically, if you're not a Leo rising, make sure you watch your rising sign videos. I'm going to be going live after y'all Leo with Gemini and Capricorn with the full moon today. Full moon, you can feel the energies 3 days before, 3 days after. So you have time if you're like, Jack, you haven't done these signs, whatever. But the full moon is affecting your 6th house, and it just shows up in the cards so well. So this is like health and coworkers here. Also like pets as well too, but like there's really some work drama that is happening. And I don't know if some of you, you know, lost a job right now or something like that, or you are considering to leave for something better, but I do see it being more fortuitous for all of you out there. So this full moon in Capricorn is at the 29th Antarctic, I don't know how to say the word, degree. And that basically talks about this is the time to let go. You don't let go, you're going to be stuck in another maybe 10-year, 10-week, 10-month, 10 days. I don't trust the timing of tarot, so I just say all those cycle. So Spirit's really asking you, don't do this to yourself, Leo. And for those of you that don't know, with Pluto retrograde in the background, people are going to be exposed. So the universe is conspiring in your favor with any of these energy vampires here overall. And with that too, people are going to be getting fired in work. They're going to be let go. And if you've had this thought in your head, should I leave this? Like Spirit literally is confirming it with the astrology. Yes, you fucking should. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but Leo, every single time I've been going on LinkedIn, which I'm not on that one that much for social media, I have seen somebody lose a job, lose a job, lose a job, lose a job. So Spirit's like, if you have this creative idea and you're just like fed up in the workplace, something better is going to come in for you. Okay. We also had sheep showing up for you, that spiritual animal, and squirrels. And I don't remember what sheep means. So I'm just going to read this to you overall. But it feels like someone was like kind of wearing, you know, a coat of armor to protect themselves. So then like maybe you wouldn't like catch them and then like see them for who they are, what they are, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. But let me look up squirrels and then see what that says. I'm pretty sure that one means like balance, work, and play. Yeah. Hold up. Squirrels, so work and play, balance your work and play. Prepare for the future, but do not get lost in preparations. Find ways to gather and gift. So there's kind of this, you know, balance of different things here overall. Obviously your birthday's coming up, so you could be receiving some gifts during this time. You could also be giving some gifts during this time. Maybe you have lots of Leos in your life too, and this is Leo on Leo action. Sheep is not in this book, so I will, if you remind me in the comments below, I will come back and write that up for you if you want to know what it means. But it's kind of like wolf in sheep's clothing. Like this person, I wrote down not giving credit where credit is due. And again, that just shows up in your cards overall energy here, Leo. 333 I saw before I came on, as well as 9, and we kind of talked about that. Some of you might also be in the year of a 9, just with what all these cards say numerologically, which that one with numerology really talks about you're closing up a cycle here, and it's your birthday season. So I'd be very curious for some of y'all out there if that's where you're at with this year of 9 moving forward. But the tarot is like the start of like, you know, hey, the cycle needs to be closed here. So it's just a little bit different. But I got a lot of songs for you as well. So we had Higher Love by Whitney Houston. So I don't know if some of you are like, I want these better, higher love, you know, more valuable like connections here, or maybe sexual energy too, in regards of people that are actually, you know, has spiritual values, people that actually I feel like I can connect with, people that, you know, I want to explore this with a little bit more. So Whitney Houston, I don't know if she was a Leo or not, but we also had Rain on Me by Lady Gaga, and then like it started raining, so that was kind of cool, Leo, so you might be listening to that, as well as, I don't know why, but like Summerween is coming up for you. So maybe this is Halloween, you know, by Night Before Christmas. Take what resonates with you. Maybe you're watching that, maybe you love that, maybe you've been watching that during Cancer season, but maybe you're doing a Summerween birthday party or going to a party, or just kind of looking stuff up for the future if you're like, maybe not this year, but next year or another year. So again, and then they said pumpkin spice latte. So I don't know if some of you are just like really craving fall here. Take what resonates with you with that. And we also had 1212 showing up for you in 444, as well as I wrote energy vampires right here. I was like, really, Leo's dealing with some energy vampires during this time? And I was like, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't fucking write that shit down for y'all, Leo. And sure as shit, it comes up in your cards here. So you have a lot of negative people around you. You have a lot of people that are really trying to come after you during your birthday season. Now it's not the time to like match energies and like attack or be aggressive. Don't react, respond in situations here, but they will be exposed to you. So Pluto retrograde is conspiring in your favor during this time as well. I heard hammer and knocking. So some of you might be building something. Some of you might be construction workers, builders, just trying to build something new in your life overall in general. And We also had, with today being the full moon too, and then these couple different like spiritual animals showing up for you, pay attention to those signs, pay attention to, your animals. They could also be going wild right now, like animals typically do that. So again, Leos, just take what resonates with you. We'll shuffle this out and then see what you need to know live on camera. And as always, only take what resonates with you. This is a general reading. There's so many different Leos out there, not a one-to-one reading. So always, always, always make sure you're getting your one-to-one readings done throughout the year. I like doing them 4 times for myself personally. I know sometimes if there's like an emergency and I'm like, oh my God, I just need like confirmation, validation, whatever, I do it more. So you do you. Most important messages for my Leos out of the Astro Sex deck. What do they need to know? Mercury. It came out in the reverse, so I was able to like grab it and flip it up. Something Mercury retrograde could be delayed here, but we have sexual curiosities arising and communication coming in fast from a Gemini. Ooh, so they want to flirt with you. You could be receiving also just dirty talk during Mercury retrograde, sex, whatever, or even a Virgo here as well. Secretive sex. There could be some different types of hidden sex toys. People could be touching your abs. People could be talking to you, really holding hands, different types of things. And Neptune here overall. This could be happening in the astral. We have Neptune retrograde. I had like 6 or 7 dreams last night. Also, dreams can be coming up for you. Pay attention to your dreams, what's going on there too. But this says sexual dreams, fantasies, escaping with sex, confusion, subconscious, and hidden truths. 34. You could be 34. We also have 9, 6, and 29 here. 29 breaking down to 11, 15, 18, everything like that. Those could be your birth dates too. There was one thing that I did want to say to you too with all the music. Leo, I don't know if some of y'all are going to like a concert, EDM, whatever, but be careful with any substances there and like hookups there, spontaneous sex. I forgot to say that at the beginning. So we'll just kind of clarify and see what's coming up with this. Let's clarify Gemini. What does Leo need to know about this Gemini energy? Oh, they're going to boss up. Aries. It could be Gemini, it could be an Aries, but they're going to boss up and come talk to you here. Libra. Okay, Justice. 6 of Pentacles. Oh my God. And 6 of Cups. Wow. Cancer, High Priestess in the reverse. This was delayed after Cancer season. For some of you, you might have rejected this person, and maybe it's because they had kids or they weren't stable financially in their life. Again, just take what resonates with you. Some of you, this is like the Mercury retrograde and going backwards to this person potentially overall. However, for this Gemini, this could be, they have Gemini in their chart. This could be someone also potentially coming to you with like an idea about sex or like a 3-talk or like role play and kind of like a script there, maybe writing out their fantasies, sharing that with you in potentially. And we also have 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups here, so they really want to balance giving and receiving sexually with you, and they also prioritize emotions here. So we have a lot of fire, air, and earth and water, so they could have these placements in their chart too. You could have that in your chart. Spirit is really saying like trust your intuition. For some of you, I do see this as being someone who you are really good friends with as well, and maybe they this is like you even rebuilding your friendship with this person during this time. You could also just meet, maybe this person is a boss, you're a boss, I don't know, but maybe you meet at the workplace setting, or maybe they're just much older than you. Overall here, top of the deck, 5 of Swords in the reverse. There's been some gossip about this, and maybe it was a Gemini that was talking about you or your relationship, talking shit. I don't know, Leo, just take what resonates with you with that. But it's like they wanted to cause problems here, and 2 of Cups. You're like, yeah, no, it's not going to work here. Current overall energy. We love to see it. So you could be with an Aries. You could be legally married to them, and maybe there's some sort of like date night surprise around the 6 here. Again, that could be your birthday as well, or maybe like an anniversary overall. So let's just see what's going on. Tell me about Virgo. What does Leo need to know about Virgo? So Spirit's going to bring you an offering and an opportunity here. They could be a Virgo. They don't have to be. 4 of Cups in the upright, Page of Cups. Yes, I'm telling you, you're going to get a message. This person is very loving, emotionally caring. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio potentially. Hold up. 8 of Pentacles in the upright, but Magician card in the reverse. Gemini, Virgo overall with this energy, confirming it here. This person is kind of scared to maybe approach you, and there's just going to be delays with this. This person might also be someone that's using sex as whew, like a one and done, but they're like, oh yeah, no, I actually really love you. I'm emotionally sound. I'm spiritual too. I love all this stuff too. Blah 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 blah. And then they like one night stand, like completely ghost you, leave you, whatever. And then talk shit or deny, like, yeah, no, we never had sex or whatever. And then they cast spells with their words. Magician energy overall. Be careful, trust your intuition with this. Cancer and Taurus here. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This could have been someone that you knew from the past, or maybe even like teenage years too. I am picking up on that. This person could be younger than you, or emotionally, they haven't necessarily done their work when it comes to like really talking about sex, or you know what they want for this person too. They might need more emotional intimacy, and they're just like scared to come towards you. So this could also be someone that potentially may pop the question here. I'm not gonna lie, with the Hierophant, that's like one of, you know, Taurus energy, like tradition, marriage contracts, and maybe they wanted to do it during Cancer season, but it's just gonna be delayed till later. And that's what this Magician card is. So act surprised, y'all. Queen of Swords. Yeah, they have a question they want to ask you here. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a conversation, and they've really worked on how do I want to do this, thinking things through, and taking it all one step at a time. Leo, I'm telling you, Strength card in the upright. This could happen during your season as well. So congratulations. This person might do very attractive here. Yeah, Aries, Aquarius energy. They're coming towards you. They are traveling for you, okay? And Six of Swords, some of you are ready to move forward with this in the next steps of your life here. So you're ready. And for my singles out there with the sex hookup, whatever, it's kind of something fun here. And some of you are coming out of this Ten of Swords in the upright energy, like you've been hurt in the past and you're closing out cycle and you're figuring out what you want. Yeah, Tower moment. This could have been, you know, a Aries or Scorpio that hooked up with you in the past, and then they just completely denied it here too. Yeah, Nine of Cups. This could have been during with substances. I'm telling you, be careful with substances and sex. I was picking up on that energy, and specifically like mushrooms in particular. You could also be like eating mushrooms like on a date or something like that. I don't know. So Cancer is coming out for you overall. You could have Cancer in your chart as well, but some of you do need to protect your sexual energy and trust your intuition. Confirmation with all this High Priestess energy. And 11th house, again, double confirmation of those new friends, relationships, partners, aspirations, and community. And we have 11 here, okay? So let's shuffle out real spark relationships. See what's going on for you, Leo Boo. Ooh, next steps, cutting the deck, ready for a real commitment here. They want you. I love that. Okay, let's shuffle one more time and see this. What does Leo need to know during this time, please? What does Leo's need to know? Oh my gosh, this person's gonna block you on social media or their phone. Don't know who that is. Someone finds you sexy as fuck. Oh my God. Hi, Angie. How are you? Angie, if you weren't here from the beginning, definitely watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, because we are doing all the damn things. Your North Node and your Midhaven. Your Midhaven is work. Your Venus is love and your money. Your North Node is destiny in life. And your Mercury is communication, what you think about all these things that are happening too. So just watch those placements too. But thank you for being here and supporting my channel. Mwah! Morning, beautiful. Blessings to you too. And so we also have another light card. So this is good. Thinking things through and doing what's best for you in relationships. I love that. So your crown chakra is really activated during this time. And we have this person will treat you right. Okay. Good news is on the way. Hashtag green flags. So I love where this read is going because, you know, you had some really envious energies and at the beginning. So we'll see what's happening. I hope that that part does not resonate for any Leos out there, and that you are just moving through some of this shit. So tell me about who's going to block Leo on their phone. 10 of Cups, a family member, someone that you thought you were actually really close with, you were happy with, maybe an ex-lover, partner, spouse, or hookup, whatever. Knight of Pentacles. This could also be like a teenager, so like someone younger than you in your family. It does not have to be, but it could also be like a younger sibling. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Two of Swords, and you don't really care about this. I feel like this person has been very childish with like family drama gatherings or community or situations here, and they have definitely been ungrounded in what they've said. Yeah, Five of Swords in the reverse. You're over gossip and people that truly don't give a fuck about like you overall, and you're coming out of this. You're like, I don't want to talk shit when we get together. I just want to hang out. I want to have fun, whatever, right? And then we have overall energy, Hermit, Virgo. This person's getting exposed here. So yeah. Top of the deck, overall, Page of Wands. Maybe they have a kiddo. Maybe this is just them really attacking you, Leo, because they are potentially envious, because that's coming up in your overall energy, that you are very confident in new things that you're creating in your life. They might also be attacking your child if you have kids. This could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, does not have to be. And Seven of Cups, like you've given them the benefit of the doubt too many times, and now you're like, yeah, no, I can't do this anymore. So watch out for snakes around you. Magician, I'm telling you, Virgo energy and Gemini here in the upright. But you're going to have new beginnings with new relationships moving on. You want that Magician in the upright here. But King of Swords, they could have been psychologically and intellectually very much so abusive. So it's like, let them block you. Someone finds you sexy as fuck. Let's see what's this. Okay. We had the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So again, they might tell you this while you're drunk or something. Justice. Wow. Libra in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Death card in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright. Okay. So High Priestess, Cancer energy is really showing up for you. If you have Cancer in your chart, watch that read. They had a really good read. So for some of you, you don't want this because it's like, it's just too little too late, like that JoJo song. Libra in the reverse. And this is like when you see them, you know, at like a speaking event, a concert, again, a music festival, just an event in general where you are in the public eye and they find you sexy, Leo, but like, you don't think they're healthy for you. They have a lot of karma that they're dealing with from past exes and relationships, and you really have to trust your intuition here. This could be a Scorpio here, but I think a lot of you are really growing and transforming, like that scorpionic energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart, and you're just like, yeah, no, I gotta move on and away from this, and boom. You get the secret admirer and wish fulfillment that you want to, but don't gaslight your intuition. Don't be afraid of this, really needing to protect your energy. Four of Pentacles in the upright, not be so giving to other people when it comes to these crushes, these secret admirers. And this could be anything. This could even be at work. This could be, you know, a friend, a new community, whatever. Cancer energy in the reverse. So you might need to work on some fears, some subconscious programming with this. I don't know, Leo. Take what resonates with you. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They're going to come towards you and want to give you a message here. Two of Wands in the reverse. You're going to reject them. For some of you, this is while traveling, maybe at like a bar or something like that, or whatever hookup. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. This might be someone who's older than you. They could also deal with like a drinking problem too, or struggle with that. Eight of Wands, and then they can't actually like have sex and be aroused. If you know. Tell me a little bit about thinking things through and doing what's best for you in relationships. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, you are really holding back from people your energy, and really trying to think a little bit about who deserves it and who doesn't. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Hold up. Okay. For some of you, this is like, I'm picking up on kiddo energy. So you have Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you have Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have Eight of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the uprights is a wish fulfillment. It's abundance. You've worked really hard. And I think someone was very childish, or this could be a child who maybe stole money from you. And Eight of Wands in the reverse, this has been a pattern and they need to stop it. This could also be a family member or a friend here. But yeah, ooh, oh my gosh, King of Swords. You need to have a conversation with this person. And I think a lot of you are really going to be at this time where you are setting boundaries with people more and more and more. Cancer in the reverse. There's someone who has Cancer in their chart here. I'm telling you, trust your intuition. Five of Wands in the reverse. You're coming out of some conflict with this and more fortuitous times. So be careful. So again, you just need to protect your energy, aka your money. You could have been really giving to people in relationships of like, oh yeah, I'll watch your kids. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Oh yeah, I'll do that. But then like they can take advantage of that if it's, you know, within less than than 24 hours. They're not actually asking you like, what's your calendar like, or really considering you and things of that sort. Just pay attention to that. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone could be denying this a little bit, or just really be nasty, rude, cutting with their words. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is like an ice queen, so they may not even care about your feelings here. Again, Virgo, Gemini energy, but you are going to be creating some new beginnings, some brand new starts. You're going to be like, all right, like I'm tired of this. I'm going to do something new. Yes, Pisces energy, trust your intuition, especially this full moon. And if there's certain patterns that you feel like you have to let go of them, let go of them. Yeah, Devil card in the upright. You could also be getting rid of a Capricorn here, or I'm telling you, this is someone who is really experiencing some sort of addiction or bound to an addiction. That could be, you know, even negative thoughts, programming, subconscious psyche. That could be food addiction. That could be drug addiction, alcohol, sex. That could be a spiritual addiction. This could just be anything, right? So be mindful. Always flip the energies in reverse too. This person is confident and secure as fuck about your relationship. Hashtag strong bond. So congratulations for those of you who are out there. And what have I been fucking saying this whole time? Intuition. Okay. For those of you in a situationship or just dealing with a struggling like situation right now, you really need to go within and figure out what the hell it is you want here. Okay. So work on your desires, work on your requires, not just for like any sexual, romantic relationships. Do this in all areas. Do this in work. Do this in life, just everything. And don't deny your desires during this time. Now is not to play, because the astrology will be like, okay, well, if you're going to keep doing these patterns here, I'm going to keep giving you what you have been getting, and the same thing. So don't do that, Leos. Ooh, you got a dark card coming out right away. So the people that you spend the most time with are the people that shape who you are here. So some of you might be considering, with money, finances, and career, expanding your horizons, expanding your circles, maybe also cutting some people off in those groups here. Health is showing up for you, and I love this confirmation because the full moon is influencing your sixth house of health and wellness. For some of you, you are not in a healthy work environment and you do need to leave. Otherwise, it will affect your health long-term in the future. This says some situation needs resolution or needs to be healed. You might be in the medical field, massage therapy, or some sort of healing work. It's also time to replenish your energy. So take time for you, Leo, during your season. And then we have work smart here showing up overall. Are you making things harder than it has to be? Perhaps some solutions are the most simple, and perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally and start with the clean palette. Stick to the basics when it comes to this and start like setting some money aside here. We do have an offering overall at the bottom of the deck. Wow. And success will find you, Leo. Congratulations. You could also be getting some sort of deal with the media here too, or something like that. But okay. And you have financial growth. Like, you look good, okay? So don't block your blessings, I'm telling you. You could have Sagittarius in your chart here. You might also be inclined and called to work with your ancestors, your guides, with a money offering table, candles that could be good for you. I know a lot of people are like, why red? Red is the root chakra, red is the money, red is the family, red is the career, finances, whatever. Gold and green, okay? So maybe even making a money altar could be good for you if you're trying to manifest this and take action. As well as Sagittarius had this card overall, so you could have that in your chart too. Pay attention to that, but really call upon your angels, your guides during this time, especially if you've been going through like any kind of rough patch here, okay? Let's shuffle out the other money deck, see what's going on here. Overall, what did I just say? Okay. We like that it's coming out in the past energy, but some of you have been going through a rough patch. We have borrowing money, low on cash. You could be a hospice healer. You could just be reinventing yourself with that scorpionic, like death to rebirth transformation energy here. An award. You're going to get accolades here. We have fame, advancement, professional work, recognition. Your hard work and effort is really, really, really paying off overall. And we have the crown. I love it, Leo. Okay. So some of you are an owner or a boss. You're really taking charge. You're overcoming any obstacles during this time. Like, you are really setting a plan in motion, and that's very powerful for you. There's a lot of wealth coming towards you, and you are making progress. For some of you, you might be doing things part-time right now. There could be some fleeting funds. You know, this might also be exposed during the full moon today or 3 days after, whatever. But some of you are being guided to something better here. You could also be working the night shift or just like odd jobs, like, you know, picking up a little bit more money or doing some different things like sporadically or kind of randomly. So tell me about this skull rough patch. Maybe the rough patch was like, there's something with these cards in the relational energies. Someone's borrowing money, you're borrowing money to other people, or maybe you need to ask for money or a loan, or I don't know, and maybe times have just been rough. Seven of Pentacles. Spirit's like, it's okay. Your family will be supported here. You are divinely protected, guided. Things are coming in and they are going to get better overall. Some of you might be pregnant and you're like financially planning for a baby. So congratulations to those of you out here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There will be some delays here overall. Maybe you're learning a new skill or something like that of that sort or nature, or just needing to take action with the lessons that you've learned and apply them for what you actually want to do. And that could be why it's rough a little bit here. Yeah, Moon card, Five of Swords sideways. I'm telling you, a lot of you don't like the people you work with, and you don't need me to tell you that, but like you're sick of the bullshit, the antics, the things that are happening, the gossip, the drama, the stuff that doesn't matter. Like the things in the workplace that don't even fucking matter. And you're just like, can we just get to fucking work here? Like, I don't care. And then we have the moon, Piscean energy. Again, trust your intuition. Your instincts are on point during this time, Leo. Spirit wants you to move forward with whatever you want to move forward with. And you get a brand new, shut up. Shut up. I'm telling you, shut up. You get a brand new opportunity when you do. You have people coming to you with new job opportunities, positions, ideas, and they're going to fucking take off. This could go viral. The wheel is turning in your favor. Fixed sign energy. We have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Overall, does not have to be, but we have Cancer, the Chariot. This is successful. Once you move forward with this, it's going to be a hit, whatever it is you're doing, Leo, okay? Now, don't tell everyone what you're doing here, but this is going to be really strategic. You're going to come up with a game plan with other people, yourself, whatever. Two of Wands, yes, more partnerships. This is like creative, fun energy. This, you could be in the arts, you could be in music, you could just be wanting to get people together. This is something where a lot of times, like, this is just letting yourself have fun. Like, what are the things that are most fun to you, and what would it be if whatever you want to do? Yeah, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Some of you really have been dealing with, I'm glad that it's in the reverse. In the upright, that's bitches stealing from you. In the reverse is legit, like, you know who these people are, who you can and can't trust. So again, trust your instincts during this time, Leo. They are spot on. Tell me about award and health here. What does Leo need to know? So we have the Empress sideways. You are becoming well known, but you might be delaying the process of this. This is Libra Taurus energy. This is also, you might be pregnant with manifestations that you want to birth into existence, but they may not be fully ready yet. And that's what you could be receiving an award from, or someone might be like, hey, you should apply for this award, or you should apply for this thing or whatever. And it's a lot of ideas. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You're not really sure what direction to go in during this time. You might be like, well, I want to be able to, you know, work in the public eye, or I want to be able to work in healthcare. I want to be a massage therapist, or I want to be this type of healer. I want to help people do this. And it's kind of all over. Spirit's saying, have a plan here. You will come out of this. And the World card, baby, you will be successful, guaranteed here, okay? This is the assertive solar plexus, oh my God, chakra here. And you have 3-3 showing up for you when 21 breaks down to a 3. This is you moving in the direction of being confident as fuck. Now is not the time to tone down your energy, Leo. Your season is coming up. You need to amp it up, if anything. Be in your Leo badass, confident energy, because the collective needs that now more than ever. And I think you're going to be encouraging other people to put themselves out there too, you know, across your city, across your state, across the world, whatever. You could also be traveling and maybe have an epiphany about this as well. Maybe you're a flight attendant, maybe you host retreats, maybe you are someone that does travel for work or whatever. Maybe you're like a traveling nurse, or you travel from different places in the medical consultant field. I don't know why, but again, success guaranteed. fixed sign energy, your overall energy, as well as Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and this card is ruled by Daddy Saturn. So Capricorn energy. Daddy Saturn karma is much bigger than Jupiter. So this is beautiful that that's in the upright. You could be also traveling because you're going to receive an award, and that can be anywhere, right? Like that can just be like, it's not in the same town I live in. It could be the next state over or the next country over, like whatever, wherever you're at. Tell me about work smart here. Eight of Swords. You're holding yourself back. Now's not the time to restrict yourself. Yeah, I'm telling you, Five of Wands in the reverse. You are going to come out of this. But I feel like some of you have been playing small because you've been afraid in your head about what will people think? Are they going to fight me on this, whatever? And you're coming out of this like hater energy. You are going to be, you know, working on your confidence, your mindset with things moving forward with work here. You could also be working with someone that's much older than you or someone that's wise or has a lot of knowledge in an area or a field. And like you could be wanting to connect with them. Ace of Swords, to create some brand new beginnings, blessings, opportunities here overall. You will move forward with this overall. Two of Swords. You really just need to be smart about partnerships and the choices that you're making. If it feels like you're fighting with someone, whatever, maybe having conversations with them. If things haven't worked out in the past with partnerships and work, ask and have conversations first. How do you work in groups? Like, how do you work in one-on-one projects or this type of thing? And like, what are the things that I need to know about you? Like, we are so quick to like jump in versus actually slow down and ground our energy and discuss some of these things and components that can actually be really beneficial when working with new people. You are protected to do this. Spirit's like, go. Be assertive here. Again, solar plexus chakra overall. Take that time. You are the boss of your life, and Spirit wants you to remember that. Some of you do need to be working on your confidence. Queen of Wands in the reverse. It's stunting you in your growth, in your business, your life. Trust me, baby. You are going to find healing in this. The Star card energy. You are the star. You're going to be well known. Oh my God, the Hierophant fell out. People are going to be paying you for your time, your energy, your effort with these contracts here. And we have 10 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles here. Partnership, soul fam, spiritual fam. Whoever the fuck needed to hear this. Hi, Miss Pieces. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely make sure to check all the placements in your chart. Watch from the beginning later. But I'm telling you, Leo, you are getting contracts. Love it. 1. Beautiful. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. So you must be East Coast too. But yeah, your confidence will go up in the upright, but I feel like you need to tear yourself down first. In the sense of have a good cry. Okay. Allow yourself cry, King of Cups, feel it, heal it, whatever you're oppressing, let it go, let it flow, and then boom, the money's coming, okay? So you're making money moves. You're really needing to just take action in charge of your life. Again, now is not the time to play small. Now with the age of Aquarius and the astrology, people need to be moving forward. You could be moving forward with a group of people, 3 of Pentacles, really building something within the community or family or just group work at this time might be something you're really looking for. Community, family, who the fuck just called it? 10 of Cups in the upright, okay? Spirit wants to give it to you. So it's just whether or not you're going to take the steps, Leo, move forward with this. I know you can do it. You got this. Because you know what? You struck gold here. A lot of you, your investments are taking off, but you're really needing to focus on integrity, deep values with your work, and what do you value with other people here as well. You could also just be in very satisfying work, long-term work position, or something that's being created, and you're having to be very strategic during this time. You could be a leader. You're just taking time to think things through, and some of you could also be like in the military here as well. So yeah, top of the deck here. Some things are unclear. I feel like it's going to be, you're going to figure it out. This is the past energy, okay? Spirit's like, don't stay stuck in this past energy of any, do I do this about money? Do I do that about money? Or past losses. I do see you coming out of that. Things are getting better moving forward. Double confirmation. Now is the time to invest for some of you out there. I said that in another read that I was listening to a book where, yeah, some people are being ethical, gossiping, talking shit about you at work, whatever, lying on your name. Again, watch the full read if you missed the beginning. That energy is... You got some energy vampires here. But I said this to someone else in another read where they were using the law of attraction. We're going to get a shameless truth as I'm talking to y'all, Leo. They were using the law of attraction to say, like, yeah, no, it's not a bad time for investing. Like, if you really believe that deep down inside, then, like, yeah, you're not going to make your investments. They're not going to take off. And so that's one of the things that maybe someone just needed to hear as reassurance. I don't know. And again, always, always, always just take what resonates with you. But Spirit's saying maybe this is a good time to invest. Tell me about Leo's shameless truth. What do they need to know? Overall energy, please, Leo. I'm telling you, the threes here. 32, you could be changing some things up. Fives are all about changes, challenges, chaos, and it's also about rising to the challenge here. The butterfly doesn't take all that fucking time to cocoon and spread its wings and fly away for nothing. It's beautiful transformation. That's what you're going through. Butterflies could be significant to you. I think this came out in Libra's read. You might have Libra in your chart. Fives could also be significant to your birth chart, your numerology report, or even your birthday potentially. But we had to keep you in solitude so you would grow. Be ready for transformations and level ups coming in. And we have, I love this. This is so different from the energy in the beginning. Success looks differently on everyone. Make sure to celebrate with those who truly care about you. Hashtag societal expectations. Meaning sometimes people are like, well, invite the whole family, invite all these friends. Did they support you during that? Did they? If they didn't, don't let them in your energy, Leo. Now's not the time. You have some energy vampires here, but you also do have some loyal people that are treating you right here. I'm so glad you're ready. Fuck yeah. Claim this in the comments below if you want to like have this success, because that's how you manifest this shit overall, Leo, okay? Top of the deck here. Picking up on this energy, you might be working with a wise mentor, a coach, someone where they can really teach you some things, maybe business, or maybe you're getting trained in work, life, whatever, a new skill here. But if you don't invest and you don't expect anyone else to you, the money will come back quadrupled. Invest in the best here, even in partnerships. And then we have stop wasting your time and energy on things that are out of alignment for you. A lightning bolt in the reverse. Four is coming out of this, and this is that heart chakra energy where you need to just be in alignment. Okay, babe? So let's shuffle out the Healing Waters Oracle, and then we will close it with Spirit Says deck. So what's the most important message for Leos to know during this time? Leos, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I know like 83% of y'all are not subscribed, so I'd love for you to be a part of my Shameless Squad. If you like this video, please like this video. Let's get the likes up, and I will do your read sooner because I do it based off views and how much you engage and interact with me and my channel. Okay, baby? So send this to anyone too, and always drop a comment. Let me know how you're feeling about this, boo. We have King Tide. Leo, you're gonna fucking love this. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm telling you, this is gonna get so damn good. You're coming out of maybe some negative energies and stepping into your glow up, your level up, into major prosperity here, okay? Whatever you need to let go of, Leo. Watch the full read at the beginning with the full moon if you're Leo rising here. But we have plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life, and especially high tide that occurs several times a year when the moon is either new or full. Yes, be open to receive. I love it. And is closest to the earth is in its monthly orbit. The king tide swells the waters of the world. The king tide is a time of plenty and abundance. It's time when everything seems to be at its fullest and most alive. This card delivers a message of receiving all that you've created, of opening yourself up to truly the bounty of where you are while it's here. Like in summer, when the days are their longest and our energy seems to be the fullest, we're encouraged to embrace all of life with open arms, to receive wholly and fully while we can. Perhaps you've been working towards this moment for a very long time. This is your reminder to enjoy it while it's here, to welcome all the kinds that knock on your door. Confirmation with the thunder at that point in time. To experience all that life has to offer you right now. This card of full blooming flowers and the season of summer. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Lie on the soft grass, take in the view, do what you love and what makes you come alive. Relish everything about this moment. What you're longing for is for you. Get ready to embrace it. Be ready to receive, Leo. Yes. So, asking yourself, what have you been working toward, and how can you open up to receiving it now more fully while it's here? Again, maybe opening up the heart chakra, maybe having to do some things with that in particular, maybe really good for you, being able to just hone in and take that. So, yeah. We have water, shut up, at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that, we have heart chakra here. So again, I'm telling you, trusting your intuition is huge at this time for everything that you want in your life. So let's shuffle out the Spirit Says deck. So yes, Leos, definitely leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're doing for your birthday and celebrating you, how you're feeling about this read, and definitely check the other placements in your chart because that is going to be big during this full moon letting go time here, okay? Most important final messages for Leos. What do they need to know, please, Spirit? Thank you. Soul searching. So we have figuring out who you are in this life and your divine counterparts and who your spiritual community is. Maybe getting a birth chart reading for your literally like for understanding what is it that I'm meant to do here, Spirit. We have third eye chakra. So again, your intuition is on fire. Trust your intuition and your ability to see things beyond the surface level here. Pay attention to your dreams with Neptune retrograde. They're going to be very vivid. Having a dream journal, getting those confirmations. And if you just want to even write and journal, like, this is how I can trust my intuition today and see if it comes true later, like that is confirmation. This wants to just keep popping out. I'm telling you. Listen to your body, mind, heart, and gut intuition for what you truly want in life here. We have timelines. You're choosing to take steps and shift into a new timeline for yourself. Get ready and excited for these next steps. Your hard work is paying off. We have shake up. This feels like that tower moment. This was meant to be, okay? But we have major changes, transformations, unexpected news, and information is coming in. Be ready. Extra sensory perception is showing up for you. So your psychic abilities are on the rise. Telepathy, psychometry, telekinesis. Spirit wants you to develop your gifts. We have the crown chakra at the bottom of the deck, spiritually transforming, awakening, and ascending for your highest good. Top of the deck here, we have claircognizance. So you could be with that crown chakra, having premonitions in your dreams, precognitions, and psychically knowing things before they happen. So pay attention to that. And some of you do need to meditate and get grounded, co-create underneath that. Being able to co-create and manifest all your dreams and realities here, okay? So double confirmation of creation, whoever needs to hear that, but really just even have some fun and create a meditation station in your home and connect with Spirit daily, okay? Leos, thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for hanging out with me in the chat, interacting with me. I wish you all the happiest of birthdays coming up for you. Remember, you are stepping into that level up, this new success. You are letting go of the things that no longer serve you. You are trusting your intuition and knowing what is best for you. And cut out the energy vampires, let go of them, and stay open to all the plenty, the prosperous, and the just king tide of abundance energy coming in. Okay, Leos, thank you so much for being here. Check the other placements in your chart. Like this video. Tell me how you're feeling in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.